Vitalik Buterin just leaked this about Cardano ADA. This has just finally happened. Huge Cardano news today. The blockchain created by Charles Hoskinson because of differences between him and Vitalik Buterin should have ruled the world by now. Hoskinson believed Ethereum should have a for-profit drive, while Buterin preferred the non-profit approach. Today we're going to talk all about Cardano's competitors and what Vitalik Buterin said about Cardano. So watch this video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Cardano is doing on the 24th of December, shall we? Cardano price analysis is bullish today as we saw the $1.20 support hold again. Therefore, ADA USD is headed for another test of upside today, with the $1.3 mark being the closest resistance. Cardano price action has seen consolidation in an increasingly tighter range over the past weeks. After a sharp drop to the $1.2 mark on the 10th of December, a new major swing low was set. Since then, ADA USD has continued to set lower highs, while still respecting the $1.2 support after several retests. Therefore, the market has formed a consolidation in a descending triangle pattern. The last swing high was set at $1.3 over the weekend. Until this high is broken, we expect more consolidation to continue overall. However, for today, more upside should follow as there's still enough room until the previous swing high at $1.3. Cardano price analysis is bullish today as we expect more upside to follow after another bounce from the $1.2 support. Therefore, ADA USD currently moves to set another lower high and continue the several-week consolidation. Now let's get back to the topic. Hoskinson created what he would term an Ethereum killer. The only problem is Cardano just became smart contract capable this year, while Ethereum has been that way since its launch in 2015. So much so that the Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM, has become a standard of itself. The EVM is now the standard for smart contract capable blockchains. Cardano has many process issues. It's clear from the lack of development and slow progress that has kept the blockchain mired in its snail-paced growth. That wasn't the case though during crypto summer in 2017 at its launch. Had the founder fulfilled promises made in 2017, things would be different. Blockchains like Avalanche have taken off in far less time and are looking like they could give the house to Vitalik Buterin because of the discord in the Ethereum community. Cardano keeps looking like a nerd science project day in and out. The concepts espoused have potentially powerful applications that could change the cryptocurrency space forever. Why Avalanche would give Ethereum a run for Vitalik Buterin's money. First introduced to the Interplanetary File System, IPFS, on the 16th of May 2018, and with a final Gamma mainnet launch on the 21st of September 2020, Avalanche has created a new paradigm within the blockchain space. The first thing that makes Avalanche unique is how its quorum properties can work on both linear blockchains and directed acyclic graphs, DAG, ledgers. This dual-purpose ability allows for a broader codebase and fewer errors for consensus. Besides this, the final mainnet launch came with smart contract capabilities that have enabled the shift of projects from Ethereum to Avalanche. So much so that decentralized exchanges have a home on Avalanche, while only one DEX, SundaySwap, has launched on Cardano. One of those DEXs who launched in Avalanche is Pangolin. The project is a cross-chain decentralized exchange that allows for asset exchange between Ethereum and Avalanche. That way, projects can have their tokens on both blockchains without porting from one ledger to the next. It also solves the problem of cross-chain capabilities, something that developers build parachains on Polkadot, for instance. A comparison of the projects available on Avalanche provides proof that Avalanche is moving towards eventually displacing Ethereum. Within the Avalanche ecosystem, public blockchains exist there because of projects like the Pangolin DEX. Many DeFi projects have called Avalanche home. On Cardano, outside the ADA token, only the Chainlink, Link, and SundaySwap tokens have any mainstream attraction to everyone. Link is popular because of the data oracles within the Chainlink ecosystem. Data oracles help cryptocurrency projects and dApps to integrate dynamic data sources into their applications. The problem here has more to do with the immutability of blockchains and ledgers. SundaySwap is of interest because it is the first DEX on the Cardano network. Nothing more. Cardano's future remains in doubt. With the slow pace of progress and the existence of peer review mechanisms that slow the pace of development on the Cardano ecosystem, we may see a further relegation of Cardano into the background. We shall also see the emergence of other blockchain oracles that will perform faster and better than the Chainlink ecosystem. Innovation is inevitable. Third generation or fourth generation blockchains could have mutable blockchain subnets and some governance processes to oversee the blockchains themselves. The point is, Cardano's advantages get eroded by the day. Given its history and its founder, we may not see another development from the team until, say, 5 years. By then, even ETH 2.0 would have launched and gained steam. Cardano hasn't been doing well due to the current market decline. The cryptocurrency dropped down to $1.6 from its all-time high of over $3. Charles Hoskinson took it to Twitter to express support for his creation. In order to do so, he compared ADA to Ethereum. He thinks that the token is doing perfectly fine, and that's exactly why competitors and critics seem to be worried. According to the entrepreneur, Cardano is better than Ethereum since it doesn't have to have any updates in its network in order to keep up with the market's demands. There doesn't need to be some magical Cardano 2 to survive. It's a future protocol design, and we're systematically building towards it together with the strongest and most engaged community, brick by brick, he tweeted. Cardano's team has actually developed a stage-by-stage plan to introduce new features without tampering with the overall foundation of the ecosystem. A POS model is also cheaper to run than Ethereum, which uses a proof-of-work system that requires a lot of expensive computer servers, cooling gear, and energy. Ultimately, Cardano's POS system is more sustainable, inexpensive, and environmentally friendly in the long run. ADA does seem to be a more viable option than Ethereum. However, more and more fear, uncertainty, and doubt about Cardano are spreading among traders. Because of that, ADA's rivals, such as Solana, are growing at a faster pace. Many critics are sure, until Cardano introduces fully operable smart contracts, it will not be able to overtake Ethereum's market share in smart contracts. Cardano's creator, Charles Hoskinson, continues to try to prove the token's critics wrong since even the network's elements don't seem to be helping. Its low fees stopped attracting investors. That's all for today. In the end, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. Well, that's it for today's video, guys, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!